we're going to build the Tax Pro desk with the Pelican drawer. It consists of a 24-inch deep by 36-inch wide return surface and a 24-inch deep by 54-inch long peninsula surface. All the parts are sitting here on the floor after we've unpackaged them. You're going to have your 24 by 36-inch return surface. It's going to be your peninsula. Could be 48 inches wide or 54 inches wide, depending on what you order. That's going to be the same shape either way. Two of these support panels, one here, one there. You have one goes along the back of your peninsula and another at the end of your return surface. You've got an adjustable column leg here that will come out on the outer portion of your peninsula, support there. And then lastly, the Pelican drawer from Spaceco. As you can see, we've flipped the work surfaces upside down. It's really best to go ahead and build everything in this position and then flip it over once you have all of your support legs on and the desk, or I'm sorry, the Pelican drawer has been installed. You'll want two people to go ahead when you flip it over. That'll make it much easier.
These two brackets come in their own box. There should be like 4 of them in a box with these screws. These holes are all pre-drilled, and this just simply attaches like so. Using your number 3 tip, we'll put these in.
It's a number 3 Phillips head bit. Highly recommend a screw gun to help speed up this portion. Go ahead and do this to both of the support panels, get the brackets on, and then we'll attach them to the return surface and the peninsula. When you're ready to attach the support panels to the work surfaces, keep in mind you'll see some holes drilled into this surface. This is a used surface from a previous job, so when you receive yours, there will not be pre-drilled holes on the work surfaces themselves. So what you want to do is line the support right up to the edge of the work surface. It should pretty much go right flush from front to back and all along the side. It's advised to use all the screws. You want to do the same thing on the peninsula. Line it up to the edge. You're going to have a little bit of wiggle room on each side. As you can see here, maybe ½ inch or so on each side. Best thing to do is just go ahead and kind of center that. It's not crucial, but that's what we typically recommend. You can always take it to one corner or the other. Again, you want to use all your screws. Make sure it's nice and stable. Just for purposes of time, we're not going to use every single screw, but you get the idea. Next, what we're going to want to do is install the Pelican drawer on your rectangular return surface. You'll want to turn it over upside down, obviously, with the drawer front facing where you would be sitting, so where John is. And as a guide, you'll just want to use the brackets and slide it up right against those.
Now you can either
The Pelican drawer is slightly deeper than the work surface, so you can either make the back here flush with the edge and have the front sticking out just a tad, or you can let the back stick out a little bit and have the drawer front flush. No right or wrong way, but you'll just want to try to be consistent on all your desks, whichever way you do it. So once you have it lined up and in the right spot, if you have another person to help, that's ideal, but not completely necessary. You want to slowly slide the drawer out just a little bit so that you can access a couple little slots in the rail. Might be tough to see. That's where your screws go. Make sure your alignment's still good. And then you can go ahead and slide the drawer out farther so you can add another couple of screws. Got one more set up here at the front. So you're going to have 6 screws in total, 3 on each side.
Take that off a minute.
Then your drawer is installed. Last support is the column leg for the Peninsula, and the work surface is pre-drilled for this, as you can see here. Basically a square pattern. So you just go ahead and put that base, line it up with the holes, and insert your screws. The leg itself is adjustable, so you're going to want to line that up to be at the same height as the glides on your support panels. So what you want to do is turn these all clockwise. Start with them all in the same position, and then take your tape measure see what height those are at. You just lay it right on your surface, line it up, right at about 27.5 inches. Take your tape measure over to your column. You can see we're just a tad shy. So we're going to go ahead and rotate it. Until we get to 27.5. Last step before turning the desk unit over is to put the flat brackets on that will fasten the return surface to the Peninsula. You're going to want to line this up. The holes are pre-drilled for the first couple of screws, as you can see here. You want to go ahead and get all 4 in each bracket on each surface. So as you can see here, the way we installed the brackets on this support panel, when we put this bracket in place, does not line up with the holes we had there. Something you might run into, there's a real easy fix. If you just rotate the flat bracket and have it running the opposite direction, you can go ahead and still run your screws in, and it stabilizes it just as well. So a little trick if you run into an issue there.
Make sure these are even.
Yep. Of course, you want to make sure your seam and your edges line up nice and flush. Lastly, we'll put 4 more screws in here, get that side secure. Then we can go ahead and flip the desk over upright. So there is the completely built desk. Go ahead and off camera, go ahead and flip it over for you, show you how it looks. Once you get your desk flipped over, what you're going to want to do then is level the desk. You're going to take your level, set it up towards the back of your return. Assuming it's not level, in this case we need to just raise it a tad. Go down and adjust the glide. If you have a crowbar, pry bar handy, that's going to help you. Looks like that adjustment worked. Next, we'll move it over to the Peninsula. Again, we need a little bit of adjustment here. Lift that panel and raise the glide a little bit. Not too much. Until you get it just right. Once you get the back situated, do it once more. Make sure we're set on this end. If you need to adjust the column, same type of thing. You can just use your shoulder or whatever, lift it up a little bit, and then twist it as needed. Once you're level, you're all done. Want to make sure your Pelican drawer slides easily, closes. Make sure locks, unlocks. And then lastly, you just want to install your file bars, little black pieces that go front to back across there.